again. I think I've got it. I think I've...
It's the most wonderful
it
time
is.
of the year.
Best state, and I'm hammering Scott Cohn for what state it is. And you almost cracked. We are about 1 month away. About 1 month away from revealing CNBC's 2025 top states for business. CNBC Scott Cohn does this study every year. Next year, it'll be 20. And he's here to tell us about how it works. That means this year it's 19.
That means nothing gets by.
Ding, 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 ding.
But you thought you could get it out of me.
I'm close. Are you not close to cracking?
No, we're not close to cracking him. It was a valiant effort, but he's not going to crack.
I walked in and just said, what's the top state this year?
Okay. I thought you'd just say, oh, well
glad
you
asked.
They go, don't.
So from the time we started doing this, if you did the math there, back in 2007, I had hair. We've set out to do a study black hair that is built for change. And wow, have we put that principle to the test this year. Federal budget cuts, a trade war, recession fears. It's really all a giant stress test, but also a chance for the strongest states to shine. As always, we start with the same 10 categories of competitiveness, but the weight of each category changes based on what the states are talking about to attract business. And the metrics within those categories then change to reflect what is going on from year to year. And yeah, in 2025, we got some changes.
Economic anxiety may be high.
This is a transition period.
But so is opportunity.
This has been one of the busiest periods that we've had in near 30-year careers, which is exciting.
So in 2025, like never before, states are touting their economic strengths.
Virginia's economy is strong. Stronger than it has been in a very long time.
We've paid down more than $12 billion in debt, grown a rainy day fund of more than $2 billion.
For the past 2 years, Florida's economy has ranked #1 in these United States.
This year, for the first time, economy is our heaviest weighted category. Which states are growing, creating jobs, have the strongest finances, but also which state economies are most exposed in a trade war and most vulnerable to federal budget cuts. Next, infrastructure, roads and bridges, computing power and electric power, and shovel-ready sites. Workforce, where the best workers are and where they're moving to. We look at the cost of doing business, business friendliness, the quality of life, technology and innovation as federal research money dries up. We measure education, access to capital, and the cost of living.
You can read more about our study and see all of our sources at topstates.cnbc.com. And you can also right there follow our journey over the coming weeks as we talk about what it takes to be competitive in this new era. As always, we will reveal this year's top state from these top states, the top states from the top state, here on Squawk Box, July 10th. You'll be able to see where your state stacks up as well at topstates.cnbc.com.
So do you have an early hint for us if you're not going to tell us flat out who it is?
It's a state.
What?
So it's not Puerto Rico. It's not District of Columbia.
It's the economy, stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at 18% this year. What's the lowest that ever was in your?
I think it's probably been typically more in the neighborhood of 12, 13, 14%. It's never been the heaviest weighted category. It's really interesting how the states are talking about this because it's the first thing we do. When we start this every year around February, we start looking through at all the websites, the state economic development marketing websites, and they're all talking about we're the place to weather this, basically.
And that was a big shift?
That was a big shift. That's never, when we started doing this, it was always about cost of doing business. Then it switched to workforce. Last year, with all the government money, it was infrastructure for the first time.
You left infrastructure second. I noticed that. So they're throwing a bone, too. A lot of times, if you live next to D.C., that's like you're 9/10 of the way there.
But
almost,
I see that all over the place.
Virginia, Maryland,
New Jersey and stuff. This was paid for by federal infrastructure funds, where they're promoting.
New Jersey's never going to be anywhere on this list, ever, ever, ever.
How do you don't say never?
Because I live there. If that became, that would be like in an upside down world. That would be in the Seinfeld Bizarro world. Phil Murphy.
Well,
God.
We'll see. We'll keep on doing this, and eventually,
But we were talking a little bit about it. 19 years. And we were trying to figure out how many different states have been in the top. You were running through Virginia's been the most frequent.
Virginia's been the most. Virginia
Texas
was the top
must.
state last year.
How many
Texas,
times? 5 times?
Texas, I think, is 5 times. I'd have to go up there.
Virginia's 6?
Virginia's been 6, might be 7, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. No, 6. It's 6. Carolina's done it a couple times. California has not done it. California is, which is where I live.
That's a good one.
California is always really good in technology and innovation and access to capital.
They should be on top every year. They should be, but, you know.
But there's issues.
Yeah.
You think?
Well, I love the hints the most.
Yeah.
So give us hints even before that week. Maybe you could phone in and give us some hints along the way, because I'm not here that week.
But I know you're not.
I miss it for the last several years, and I miss playing.
Or you can tell us which state it is.
Or
I would.
And not do the hint. Yeah, you would. You'd have to kill us.
Okay.
I would do. Yeah, exactly. I would give it to Florida and Texas every year, one or the other every year. That's just what I would. But that wouldn't be very interesting, would it?
No, it would not.
Well, and you have to do all the. See, we actually do a study. We actually plug in data.
You miss
get
Virginia,
different.
which has been the best every year, or the most.
Not really, I don't think.
You know, Florida was in the top 5 for the first time last year. Their economy is doing great.
There's no income tax.
Right.
We have 11% in New Jersey.
There's no income tax, but you
Isn't
know
it
what they're
11 and a
paying for
half now?
homeowners insurance in Florida. I mean, it's like
Right.
it's gotten to be expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
But a very strong economy. And there are.
That
I
might
will
bode
tell you
well
this.
for them this year.
What's that?
That might bode well for them this year.
Yeah, I will tell you that there are some interesting changes this year because of the change, because of the push for economy.
Okay.
Because of tariffs, because of federal budget cuts, research cuts.
I mean, you
That's really
could theoretically.
things
I
up.
mean, I can think in Massachusetts. You could pick out of 10 states probably. You could take 40 and just say, you know what, thanks guys, but
There are, if you go back, and we have all the studies online at topstates.cnbc.com, and you'll see that there are
some that have never been in the top.
There are
10.
some who have never been in the top 5.
Yeah.
There are some who are pretty consistently up.
Perennially in the top. Okay. You don't have one of those annoying clues?
No.
Call in
I
with
will
one.
annoy you plenty.
Yes, you do.
Call in with one before that week.
Okay.
How about that?
All right.
Thanks, Scott.
Okay.